Welcome to your daily focus for July the 17th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. So we've had a lot happen. We had the solar eclipse, then Mercury went retrograde, and Chiron went retrograde. So Mercury is really about watching our impulse. Impulse control is really big with this Mercury retrograde. Chiron in retrograde, it's really asking us to look at our lives and understand how we can bring in more balance to mind, body, spirit. And then we had the lunar eclipse. So balancing our commitments between work and home, career and relationships. And lunar eclipses and solar eclipses, their energy lasts until the next solar eclipses. So I think our next solar eclipses is like late December. So we're going to have that energy around a lot. And one of the things I like about the lunar eclipse is that epiphanies are very likely. So maybe you won't get an epiphany today or yesterday or tomorrow, but you will get the epiphanies. The more that you work on balancing out your commitments between home and family and work and career, relationships. So today is an 18 energy. 18 energy is really about slowing down, putting on the brakes, allow healing to come in. Know that it's working beneath the surface. Whenever we have an 18 energy, healing energy is around us. It is working its magic even if we don't feel it. So it's kind of like you take the band-aid off and it's all better again. How did that happen? We don't feel it. We don't realize that it's happening, but it really is happening. Um, Dreams could be a lot more vivid right now. So the more that we can unplug, disconnect, the more vivid our creativity, our imagination, which will lead us to new adventures, new lifestyles, new learning experiences, new relationships. Well, let's see what the cards say. Sun is in Cancer. Moon, I believe, in the wee hours of the morning for most of us, will move into Aquarius. So unique, different, more of a social kind of energy. The first card fell off. What wanted to get out? Queen of Swords. Standing in her truth. Absolutely. Uh, I really get her as the protective mom that would fight to the death for somebody that she loves. Um, Unconditional love. And the unconditional love has to be to you, to yourself, to your dreams, to your goals, to your vision of tomorrow, to the changes that you want to make, to the transformations you want to experience. Your passion, your heart, your joy, your peace of mind, your balance. Those are the things that you need to stand strong for. Nine of Pentacles is back again. My goodness. A new day is dawning. A new day is right around the corner. It is based on our completions, our endings, what we've accomplished, where we've grown. It could be our talents, our abilities, our intellect, our spirituality, our health, our well-being, our knowledge, and building off of that. Whenever this card comes out, it is a beautiful day to communicate, to guide your angels, your spirit guides, past loved ones. They will bring messages down to you. You can send messages up to them. And it is a 9. Today is a 9 energy. 18, 1 plus 8 is a 9. So how fitting that it's after our lunar eclipse, because that is about completions and endings and tidying things up. And so the energy would be more towards our mind kind of kicks into gear of, wow, the desk is clean, wow, the closet is clean, I guess we're getting ready for something new, and starts to open up to new experiences, uh, new ways of doing, being, becoming. And the Hermit. The Hermit is our nine energy, isn't it? The Hermit asks us to, you know, the Hermit is one who goes into the desert or goes into the cave and sits in quiet reflection, looks at the past and how they've gotten to the now and what they want to do going forward, and devising a plan, creating a pathway for ourselves. And then we come out of the cave. So I think today is a very strong day to stand in our passions, our dreams, our desires, in our truth. Prayer, meditation, reflection, contemplation. I think the more we disconnect and work towards completion in our lives, the more we will find our harmony today. And with the Queen of Swords, she's more of mind and thought, analytical, clarity, understanding can come in. You know, it's like every mom knows their kids are the best. So you have to treat your dreams, your goals, your desires as if you were it was your child. So slow down today. Try and take a break. Try and skip out early from work, or find some quiet time, some peace of mind just for you to sit in quiet contemplation. Meditate. Reflect. Allow the epiphanies to quiet your mind enough for the epiphanies to appear, and you recognize them, you hear them, you see them, you understand them. All the energy around us is embracing us in unplugging or completing something. But I think the completing has to be kind of something not overly strenuous. I see gardening, and me and Dylan were out pulling rocks today. Every time I pulled a rock, Dylan would dig the hole then where the rock was, making the hole deeper that I would have to fill. He had a hoot. Celebrate differences, number 3. So just get out and kind of lose your mind, doing the dishes by hand. That's a way of just letting your mind go, quieting your mind. That's when the aha moments come. That's when the epiphanies come. Write down your dreams. Over the next 6 months, get a dream journal going. Pay attention to your dreams, especially at the very beginning of this energy, because I think our dreams will be alive and vivid. And maybe you don't remember much about it, but maybe you remember it was in black and white, or it was in color, or it was still frame, or there were people you didn't know, or everybody you knew, or you were doing something different and unique, or there was this one object. Write it down the minute you wake up, because you've got 30 seconds before the dream just evaporates into nothing sometimes. So, and those dreams that you can call back, especially dreams of past loved ones, and you can say, 3 days ago I had this dream. That was them. Okay, that's how you can tell the difference between your mind just creating things and something really happening to you. Because you can remember verbatim. Sometimes you can remember verbatim 50 years from that point. That's how you know it was real. Celebrate differences. You understand that everything in life comes with an opposite. And the full moon is all about opposites. The lunar eclipse is all about opposites, right? Sun was sitting in Cancer. Sitting across the sky was the moon in Capricorn. Even within yourself, you have a polarity. Male, female, high, low, good, bad, light, dark. It is our differences that make us unique. We all come from the same collective, and we all have the light of the inner soul. The more we learn and grow in our thoughts and attitudes, the more understanding and compassionate we can develop in our lives. More compassion we can develop in our lives. Take a moment to appreciate an individual for the qualities that they are sharing with you and find what learning can be gained from the situation. You can always learn from somebody. Everybody can teach you something if you're willing to learn, if you're open to learning. So celebrate the differences, and celebrate the differences of who you are compared to everybody else. We're so everybody's got to wear the same perfume, or wear the same jeans, or wear our hair a certain way, or brush our teeth a certain. We all have those routines. I mean, when did bacon and eggs become the actual food for breakfast? Because I bet you it wasn't 100 years ago. When did we start doing Christmas presents? Because I bet you it wasn't 100 years ago. Or it was one little item just to say I love you. And not everybody got one. One. Our animal of the day is, look at this, keep your eye on the prize. So your focus is of tomorrow as you complete things in yesterday. Allow healing in, but I don't really get that healing. I almost get that healing is working as we go about our daily business. We're automatically healing ourselves in a way that it just can't be done otherwise. So, do something mundane, something that doesn't take a lot of brain activity. Weed the garden, pull the rocks, do the dishes by hand, dust, vacuum, go fishing. Lay in a hammock and look up at the sky for a little bit today. Unplug in some way. But I think when we unplug, we're not just sitting there and meditating today, even though we do have the Hermit. I think it is suggested, but I don't think we want to stay in that. With the Queen of Swords, I kind of get this a little bit of an action, a forthright energy of we have to step into something as well. We have to, that's clearing the path. And with the full moon energy, the 9 energy, it's all about the completions, the endings. So tidy up, do something mundane, but we want to focus on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. The Vulture comes out. Release goals and vision. In order to land your dream life, you need to make a conscious effort to visualize it happening. However, keeping your eye on the prize takes practice. It's all about getting rid of misconceptions about yourself, giving up emotional baggage, and putting a new belief system into place. So it's all about getting rid of the misconceptions, getting rid of the baggage, getting rid of old perceptions about yourself, giving up emotional baggage, and putting a new belief system into place. That you are deserving, that you are worthy, that you are talented, you are unique, you are gifted, you are beautiful. Vulture tells you that you have waited long enough to gain the life that you want. You have spent time wasted looking at what everybody else has and spent too much time wishing instead of doing. It's now time for you to create short-term goals along with long-term goals. Make yourself accountable by writing your goals down. It helps to keep the vision of what you want in clear sight. Pick up projects from the past and make the effort to finish them. Completion helps to open doors for new projects instead of cluttering the path. These projects can be as little as rearranging your cabinets, cleaning the garage, sparkling up your resume, and sending it out. Spend some time reflecting on the past years, and bring about conclusions. Think of it as the time the farmers harvest their crops and prepare the land for next season. You too have to prepare the mind, body, and soul for the same. Visualize what you want to have happen, and then keep your eye on the prize. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.